Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to go over how to pick the right doctor for your orthodontic treatment, whether it be braces or aligners or Invisalign. Should you pick a regular dentist or an orthodontist? And I know most of you are going to say, Dr. Amanda's an orthodontist, so she's going to say orthodontist, but that's not necessarily true. There's pros and cons to both. So I'm going to go over that. I'm going to try to be as equitable and as fair as possible. So let's talk about the differences. All dentists go to dental school. Dental school is 4 years after college. So, not unlike med school, which is 4 years after college. It's a very similar program, except for it specializes more in teeth and not the whole body, but you do learn a lot about the whole body. In many schools, the first 2 years is spent with the med students, and then you split apart. And they go and specialize in the whole body and all the different specialties, and we focus on teeth. Anyways, after dental school is done, you take a series of exams, both written and practical, and then you are a general dentist. If you want to specialize, there's a variety of different specialties that are 2 to 4 year programs after dental school. Those are called residencies. Those are optional. I would say, if I had to guess, if you eliminate the general dental residencies, which aren't really, they're residencies, but they're just like additional school. So those are called GPRs or AGDs. Those don't give you a specialty. But if you just focused on what percentage of dentists actually specialize, it's a pretty small percent, maybe 10-20% are pediatric dentists, orthodontists, endodontists, oral surgeons, periodontists, etc., radiologists, etc., etc. So an orthodontist is generally 3 years of residency training after dental school. So that means if your dentist went straight through college and didn't take a break, they're done at 29, 30. So it's a pretty long time. Couple of the programs are 2 year programs, but the vast majority are 3 year programs. If they're alphabet soup after their name, if it says DDS or DMD, that's for two different types of dentists. No real difference. It's just the way they're called. Then if they did a 3 year residency, you'll see on top of it either MDS or MS or MSD. So just so you know the differences. If they did a 2 year, they might not have any more alphabet soup after their name. But anyways, there's really no difference between 2 years and 3 years. It's just usually that you have to write a thesis, which is really pretty much irrelevant to being a good orthodontist anyway. So that's orthodontist versus dentist. Yes, an orthodontist is going to have a lot more experience in moving teeth. No doubt there. But their prices might also be higher. And for an average or a simple case, you will probably get the exact same outcome if you go to an experienced general dentist who does ortho. Because general dentists can do, just like physicians can, a family practice or physician is a general physician. They can deliver babies, they can do skincare, they can do mild surgeries, they can do everything, They may not do it to the level of a specialist, but they can do everything. So same thing with a general dentist. There's plenty of general dentists, and I work with them all the time in my coaching program, StraightSmile Solutions, who are incredible general dentists who do a lot of ortho, and they do it just as well as an orthodontist. But they don't take all cases. They take more simple to moderate cases. The harder cases they punt out to the orthodontist. The orthodontist, of course, is going to charge more. So just things to keep in mind. So I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Now, if you don't know if you have a difficult or easy case, I recommend getting multiple opinions. Now, I think everybody who's getting an opinion should still get an opinion from at least one orthodontist. And that's something I want to recommend because it's good to get multiple opinions. I know it can make your head spin with all different opinions that are out there, but at least you'll hear every option that's out there and you can make the most educated decision. Now, let's talk a little bit more about why you might want to pick a dentist over an orthodontist. Of course, price might be part of it, sometimes that happens, but also convenience. Perhaps their location is more convenient, has better hours. You might already be familiar with that office building. There are sometimes when I actually recommend you pick a dentist who does orthodontics over an orthodontist, and that would be if that dentist is also, if you have a combined treatment plan, like a treatment plan that includes ortho to work your way up to get veneers, or ortho to work your way up to get a lot of new crowns or cosmetic work, or ortho working your way up to getting an implant. And if that dentist is the one that's facilitating the implant or the cosmetic work, it tends to be better and easier, assuming they can handle your ortho, if you just do it all in one place. Because I can tell you, or if you need a lot of periodontal treatment, Because it can be kind of a nightmare going back and forth, getting your wires taken out, or communicating, bouncing back and forth between offices. It's nice to have everything done under one roof. So that would be a situation where I'd recommend picking a dentist over an orthodontist. I know a lot of the orthodontists are going to disagree with me on that, but it's the truth. So it's just way, way, way better. And I can tell you, even if I have a interdisciplinary case, which means it's a case where the patient is getting a lot of dental work done and I'm having to check in with the dentist. Do you like the way I parallel these roots? Is this crown good the way I put it? There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of communicating. Sometimes it's easier if they just do it in that one place. But, hey, I'm cool with that. So anyways, hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully it was fair. That was my goal. All right, thank you.